Creative Art Classes with John-Marc. Today's lesson, how to draw a cartoon Christmas bell. Hey, it's John-Marc and welcome to my series on teaching you how to draw a cartoon. Well, today's lesson we're going to be learning how to draw some cartoon Christmas bells. And if you stay till the very end, you're going to see a quick speed video on how I clean this up. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is building the basic shapes right now. I'm creating one bell and as always sketching very light, and then I will build upon that a little heavier while I continue working on this one. And right now what you're going to see me do, the holly leaves, I'm creating squares, kind of like where I would like them to fit in. And that's going to help my eye and guide in with the shape too. And then afterwards I'm going to use the cleanup version and then bring it into Photoshop and color it in with my photo color brush. Alright, so holly leaves are pretty simple, as you can see. It's just simple basic shape. You can check it out on the web, some branches and some leaves, and go from there. And then I'm going to have little berries in the center. I'm going to create that second bell. Alright, so let's get a little bit more. Another one right in the corner there. And as I'm creating this, it's what's coming into my mind. This was not a visual that I had made up, so it's just off the top of my head. Prior to this, I was looking at quickly the holly leaves, and then I said, okay, and I just took it from there. So sometimes you might need a reference, and sometimes you can just work off of your imagination, what you kind of remember what it looked like. Alright, and randomly it's just wherever catches my eye and gravitates to here and there. Yeah. Okay, let's work on the bell a little bit more. Get that basic shape in there. Alright. And let's work on the other bell right now then. Let's get that sketched out. Okay, there we go. Just trying to work out the layout. Okay, the visual. Okay. And there we go. We can change the angle a little bit less or more abrupt with the little the bell part, the ball and the bell there. Okay, let's work on the leaf. A little bit heavier with that. Now I have the basic shape, and now I can come back with a heavier line now and really work that out. And then remember, so what I can do is, since I'm working on that computer, I'm going to create another layer in Photoshop and ghost this one down and use that as a template and work off that. But if you don't have a light box, you can always use your window. So tape your original one on the window and put another clean piece of paper on top, and that could be your quick and instant light box. Alright, let's continue working out the layout here. So a lot of times it's composition here, how the leaves are. I made them very simple and flat coming at you, but holly leaves may not be flat. You could actually have them really curve and a little bit twisted, so you see a lot less foreshortening and give it a little bit more realistic. But in this case, I just try to make it very simple so everyone can enjoy this one as a simple practice drawing, or if you want to use it as a card too. Alright, let's get the sides of there, the bottom part, shading it in there, just giving some tone to some definition so you can separate the elements. Okay, and where you go, some more shading, and this is just the sketch, it's not the final one. And sometimes when I do a sketch like this, I could take several times before I get to this stage. All right, that's just about done with this one. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Looking good. So let's sign and date it. And before we continue to the next step, I thought we should add a face on both of those bells. So let's jump back on. Even though I just signed it, I just had that thought right now. And that can occur as an artist. All right, so let's do some simple little smiley faces and squinting with the mouth open on the other bell. Just because you signed it doesn't mean you can't go back to it, but it's nice to end with your signature. But in this case, I had that thought at that last minute and right now. So let's create the face on there, and let's make him squinting. This one. All right, eyes really close. All right, mouth open. And his tongue. There we go. Shade that in. All right. That was easy, sneezy little fix. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. All right. And now stay tuned for the speed video on how I cleaned it up. All right. Here we go. So what you'll notice is like 300 times faster. I speed the video up so it's much quicker. And what I did different is the paper will be rotating when I am rendering this drawing, because it makes it easier for your pencil to go with the flow of your arm and what makes it more comfortable. So when you see it rotate, my screen, it's a little button. I'm just rotating it to help me get my angles a lot sharper in one shot. And that's a normal thing when you're drawing. That's like an animation table. It's on a little wheel. It rotates in an animation task. And that's the purpose. All right, I'm going to move it around. Make it easier for my hand to get one shot stroke down. Move it around. And again, this is just a speed video when I'm cleaning up. And I'll take this one, bring it in Photoshop, and color it in my Photoshop brush. All right. Let's work on the mouth. There we go. The tongue, his eyes. A little bit deeper. You can see the light version. This is in 2 layers. There's one layer below the one that I'm currently working on, and I made that one very, very opaque. Took it away. Maybe about 50% opacity. Okay, let's work on this one there. Just about done with this one. All right, so thanks again for watching this video. Check us out on Facebook, that's JMG Studio, and on our Instagram account, that's JMG Studio Cartoon. Oh, hey, I hope you enjoyed our video today, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, because then you can see all our old videos as well as the new ones that are coming up. All right, thanks a lot. Take care.